Welcome back to Brainscape's famous operas and theater flashcards, Set 2. Inspired by Romeo and Juliet, which 1957 Broadway musical is about warring teenage gangs in New York? West Side Story. Which controversial 1970 musical tells the story about the tension between Jesus and Judas through rock music and youth culture? Jesus Christ Superstar. Which famous musical retells the story of the French Revolution? Les Miserables. Which musical is based on the famous opera La Bohème, retold in the style of the 80s and 90s, reflecting the health and money crisis during those times? Rent. Which famous Shakespeare play is about the ghost of the King of Denmark telling his son to avenge his murder by killing the new king? Hamlet. Which Shakespearean tragedy tells the story of two lovers whose death ultimately reconcile their feuding families? Romeo and Juliet. Which Shakespearean tragedy follows the life of the Moor of Venice and is a powerful and polarizing story about racism and jealousy? Othello. Which Shakespearean tragedy is this? A king relinquishes his power and land to two of his daughters. He then becomes destitute and insane. King Lear. Which Shakespearean comedy is this? A couple named Beatrice and Benedick are each duped into believing the other is in love with them. Much Ado About Nothing. Which Shakespearean comedy is this? The fairy queen Titania is magically changed to fall in love with whatever person or creature she happens to see when she awakens. A Midsummer Night's Dream. You crushed it! What subject will you learn about next in Brainscape?